So, think meal replacements are only for extreme diets? Absolutely not. Think again. The who meal replacements are best for is going to vary over time, but I think there are certain populations where these can be highly effective, and those are primarily going to be older adults at risk of sarcopenia. So absolutely, right? Because meal replacements, at least on the partial meal replacement end, are going to really ensure that we're getting adequate protein. So absolutely fantastic. Number two, pre-procedural weight loss, when we need to lose weight before surgery, usually either orthopedic, sometimes bariatric surgery. This full meal replacements can actually be an excellent option because they can really induce very, very quick weight. We all just always want to take the time to be transitioning back through full to partial and then making a decision about how we're going to go back onto a traditional, if that's what we're going to do. And then the last population who this can really be great for are PCOS patients that are trying to conceive, right? So many medications are going to be limited in a patient who's trying to conceive, and certainly the GLPs are not recommended within a couple months of trying to conceive. And so for those patients especially, this is a completely non-pharmaceutical option. We know on the full meal replacement side, you can certainly have quite a bit of weight loss, very successful. Again, this concept of stimulus narrowing. We also know, very beneficial for PCOS, that we generally see really improved insulin sensitivity and even diabetic control if that is an issue when we are engaging in this. And so all of those three populations are very good. Other people that I also think of are very busy patients. You know, if you travel a lot for work, this could be a great option, especially on the full meal replacement side, because everything's taken care of. There are no decisions. This is shelf stable. We travel. Again, it's not going to be forever, but it's a great way to get started. Why? Because actually we know that a patient being successful early, later on is actually more likely to lose more and actually more likely to maintain. And so it's really important for a variety of reasons. And who else? Oh, shift workers, right? Like, especially like if you're working overnight, that can be a great one. Having previously worked, some shift work, that's rough. And so there's just something about it. And so we actually understand this from people who work at night. There's data that people who are off on their circadian rhythm that work overnight, they actually have higher rates of obesity and heart disease. And so, having this sort of, already accounted for, trimmed, it's pre-portioned, already planned for you. That is fantastic. And another population I think they're really fantastic for are if you are so overwhelmed and do not know where to start. So for those patients, one of two options: either start with a full meal replacement. Again, that's going to have to be through a physician, and I like that because, again, all decisions are made. And as we begin to educate you and you learn more about diet and all of this, and you feel like you've got a little bit more control, we can sort of peel back the layers of the onion and transition kind of to some partial meal replacement and focus on just one meal at a time, making one meal a day healthy. And I think that it can be also a really successful strategy.